It's crazy to think last month we were exploring Patagonia in our little van. Summiting glaciers and spotting penguins off the coast of Argentina. We're rolling with the punches and grateful to be safe in the States, helping out Trent's mom and enjoying the unexpected adventures of the countryside. Today, we're getting ready to take a big step in our new life here on the farm and welcoming some new faces.
Good morning, guys. I think it was like 15 degrees last night. And up here in the attic, there's no heater. So we stacked on the blankets, cuddled with Frank. We made it through.
I'm never getting out of bed. I can't feel my face.
It is pretty cold. Today we got a pretty big day ahead of us. There might be some new faces here. I don't really know if this is a farm or a ranch, but today's gonna be pretty fun.
Thank you, sir.
27 degrees out right now. It got down to 15 last night, so it's warming up. That's a positive, but I'll give you a little hint. We're gonna be working outside today. We picked probably the coldest day since we've been here to decide to do this, but a plan is a plan.
I'm in a different type of outfit today. I haven't worn rubber boots in a very long time.
Allie's looking extra stylish.
I grew up in the city, so this is all kind of a huge adventure for me. Trent has talked me into something insane. I still don't know what we're getting ourselves into, but we're starting out the day in the freezing cold with rubber boots, a broom, and a shovel. See what happens.
You're looking extra country today.
Yeah, I feel extra country.
So like I said, my mom has this whole property. She has never really done anything with it. She's never had animals. She's lived here for about 6 years. She's always wanted to do things with the property, but she works all the time. She doesn't have a lot of free time on her hands.
So today we're gonna get some stuff done in here, and by the end of the day, someone's gonna be living in here.
Let's get to work. Literally so many little hornet and wasp nests. There's a couple places, like on the side of the garage there, you can see a lot of light coming through. This window is not closed up all the way. So basically the wasps and the hornets get in here very easily, and then they make nests in here, especially in the summertime. My mom only uses this garage in the winter when it snows or when there's gonna be ice on her windshield. So in the spring and the summer, these wasps and hornets they all start to hatch and they go crazy, and then you pretty much can't even come in the garage because you'll get stung. So we've cleaned up most of these. We cleaned up all this spare wood, all these gas cans, all these tools. You come out here.
It's like a treasure hunt out here.
So without giving too much away, we have a lot of spare wood here. There's spare wood and like fencing and all different types of things all over my mom's property. So we're gonna be building some stuff here soon, but we're not gonna get into that really too much today. We're getting this all cleaned out, and then like I said, by the end of the day, somebody's gonna be moving into this garage, and it's not me and Allie. I need to get this window boarded up, and we need to seal up that side of the garage because we're gonna need to start keeping it kind of warm inside here. That really just needs to be held up in place. So I'm a really big believer in having the right tool for the right job. This is a really big nail, a really small hammer. We are not off to a good start.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.
It's kind of a strange thought that I have. I don't have any like ranch clothes or like work clothes. All we have is our regular clothes. But does it make sense to like buy new clothes to destroy? Seems counterproductive.
It's a shame, we weren't prepared for any of this.
Yeah.
Luckily your mom let me borrow her jacket. Super styling, right?
Turn around.
What's on there? What is this?
I don't know. Like some repair service with a duck on it. Anyway, let's get going to the store. All right, now that we got back from the store, Allie is taking some Clorox and disinfecting everything that we got from the store, just to make sure we didn't bring anything back with us. Wow, this lens is dirty. I'm gonna have to clean that. We got our light, we got our starter kit, we got the feeders, we got the waterers, we got the bedding material, we got the feed. What are we missing?
We're missing chickies.
So normally I would never go and pick up chicks, but today Allie gave me special permission that I could go and pick up some chicks.
At least you think you're funny. Is this gonna go everywhere?
I don't know, let's see.
Oh, cute.
Oh, looks pretty good.
Okay.
It's like half full now.
Yeah, no, it's completely empty.
How dare they?
So I've never done chickens, I've never done anything farm related. I grew up in the city, I have no idea what's going on here. But it sounds like actually baby chicks are super fragile. So you need to keep their temperature moderated, you need to make sure they have fresh, clean water and food, and actually put some probiotics in their water to keep them healthy and strong so that they don't die. I guess chicks dying overnight is a thing.
One thing that I learned today is that baby chicks are kind of idiots. They like don't really, they're not like fully functioning. They're not fully developed. They don't really know what's going on. If you have a pen that has corners, they can get like stuck in the corner and suffocate. What? Like they don't know how to just like turn around or walk around and like go to a different place. So luckily this cage that we got that's like kind of pre-made, I like finished setting it up. All the corners, there's like 12 corners, so you can like make them all very gradual. So nobody gets caught in the corner, nobody gets trampled or suffocates.
We need to even make sure that they can find the food. Look at how difficult it would be if you were placed in here to find where the food is, but we need to make sure that they know how to find it.
I'm just gonna try and watch the little chicks and like make sure they all eat out of the feeder, and if they're not, maybe I'll just like throw little lifesaver nuggets at them that they can pick on. Okay,
let's put them like both the same distance away.
Oh, you just threw a bunch of shavings into the water.
Oh, wow. It's chick-proof, but it's not Allie-proof.
Allie probably won't say it, but she's really excited too. Everything that I keep trying to do, Allie's like, no, let me do it. No, I want to, no, well, can I do that? Can I do this part?
Can I show them the baby chickens?
No, I think I get to do that.
Oh, fine.
You got to do everything else.
Fine, let's do it. Okay, I'm a little excited.
I find it very ironic that they give you the chicks in a Happy Meal box. Isn't that so weird?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Let's
do one box at a time, yeah?
do these guys first.
Okay.
Woo, they're smelly. Oh!
Come on, guys. They're like, wait, this just got comfortable. Wow, look at them.
All right, you ready for box number 2? We can't let these guys get too comfortable without their brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Woo! Got a little bit of color in our lives.
Oh,
how cool is this? He's just like so content. You would expect him to want to like jump out. He's just chilling.
Hi, little guy.
These guys are like a different type of fuzziness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This guy's like more fluffy and has more of a little neck gobble.
Interesting.
Little neck gobbler.
So apparently there are ways to crossbreed chickens so that when they're born, you can tell what gender they are just by their color. So when they're sexed like that, you know when you're picking them up from the store which ones are hens, which ones are roosters. These are all hens, we assume, we think. And we've got some nice variety in here. Hopefully they all make it through the night, turn out nice and strong.
I'm so excited. I want them to grow. I want them to grow. I can't wait until they're like big chickens and we can let them out and Frank can play with them and hopefully doesn't want to eat them. We're a mom and dad to some chicks. My mom is grandma and we're the mom and dad, we'll put it that way. Because honestly, we won't live here forever, and when we're not here, we don't really know whether we're gonna be able to take chickens with us. So effectively, these are my mom's chickens, but we get to be the foster parents and we get to like hang out with them and feed them and do all this stuff.
So we've gotten it up to temperature in here. Everyone has found food and water. We even put a little bit of treats in here. They actually haven't found this yet, but it'll be a nice surprise when they do. We're gonna keep checking on them, of course. They're like 6 days old, so I'm sure we'll be back later, but they seem pretty good. The sun's about to go down in maybe another 45 minutes, an hour. This is a big day, but we have more to do.
All right, see you later, little chicks. Now where are we going?
Now we're gonna leave the garage and head to the barn.
A lot of poop out here. So we didn't really show you guys too much of this in any of the previous videos, but this is the stable area. This is the open yard for like barn animals.
So Trent's mom, Gloria, lives in this really cool old house. It's 114 years old, and it comes with this crazy old barn and stable that has been here for who knows how long. Probably not 114 years, but probably close. It's fallen apart, and Trent is going to clean it up, and I'm just gonna watch.
Well, just because we have the chicks does not mean that the additions to this property are over yet. However, we do need to do some maintenance. We need to clean up all the poop that's inside this stable. We need to go through all of this old wood and everything that's in this back little barn area.
Whose poop is this?
Basically just a lot more work. Most of this is my poop.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, this is all, there's a lot of horse poop. My mom actually lets the neighbor let his horses in here and they roam around in this barn sometimes, and then they just poop everywhere and nobody ever cleans it up.
Can we use this poop for something?
I don't know, probably, but we're just gonna put it in a pile outside and let it dehydrate and do its thing.
This is gross.
You ready to get started?
Alrighty then. Ooh, smelly.
By the window, stares at the morning sun.
Having a really good time. Thank you, Trent.
For a clear view before the day is done.
We're not really fully decided on what animals are gonna go in these little stables. And if you guys have suggestions or things you would like to see show up on the Trent Allie and Trent's Mom farm, make sure you leave something in a comment and let us know. You want goats, you want pigs, you want reptiles. I mean, what do you want? A horse, a cow, a donkey.
I want bees.
Everything's up in the air. We're not having bees. Don't put bees. If you put bees in the comments, I'm gonna be really upset. Don't put bees in the comments.
Literally anything else you put in the comments is exactly what Trent already wants to get, so he'll be very excited.
I want it all. I think when my mom first moved in here, she was like, look at this is awesome. And I was like, this thing is about to fall down. I was like, this thing looks like it was put together by a 14-year-old, and it looks like it's about to fall down. But like, yeah, it's pretty sturdy, if I do say so myself.
It's got some obvious wear and tear. All the windows are broken out, obviously, but it's a fixer-upper, you know? Our very first fixer-upper. It is looking very clean in here. Are we done?
Are we done?
Is that a no?
Well, we got most of the poop and the old hay, the soiled hay, removed from this area. Now that I'm done sweeping this little pen, We got to shovel up some of the stuff I swept out. And then we need to go through this pile of vintage doors and boxes and lumber and chairs and signs.
Is there anything in there we can use?
Maybe. I know some of the doors in here are like from the original house, so they're like over 100 years old.
Wow.
Really cool. Maybe we'll put them on eBay, start making our money back. This is just like the we don't know what to do with it pile. They were like, oh, we're not going to use the stable, so we'll just go ahead and stack everything back here.
Some good hay.
Oh my god.
What?
There's a cat, dude.
No.
Yeah. And it's been here for years. Yeah, it's really bad.
Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, I can't even look at it. Ugh. Oh, gosh.
Alright, so I got the cat out of here. We threw it in the garbage. I don't know what's getting stirred up in here and what's floating around in the air, so we decided to put these masks on. Gonna finish cleaning out all the straw in here, get all this poop and everything, and get this stable ready for its next occupant.
I haven't worn a face mask more at any other point in my life. And now I'm not even wearing it for coronavirus, I'm just wearing it for dead cat particles in the air. A weird kind of day. Hi. Yes. Are you being so friendly? Yeah. Oh, be nice. Be nice. Can we be friends, guys? Can we be friends? Those are our new neighbors, you know, just saying hello.
Well, just to show you guys, that's the inside of my mask.
Oh, wow.
Pretty gross. We got this pretty much cleaned up. I feel like it almost looks brand new. Probably hasn't looked like this in 50 years.
It does look really good.
This stable's all wide open. This stable's open. We got a little bale of hay in there, or a bale of straw. I think we've done enough for one day. And I think there might be some dinner waiting for us inside.
Frank, what are you doing?
Out of breath now. I was just clicking the dirt off my boots and then Frank decided to join. I gotta start working harder. I'm out of breath from just jumping around. Well, we ate dinner and then we actually sat down and started watching a little bit of TV. We're watching the series Ozark. I don't know if we've mentioned this or not, but we're hooked and we just finished season 1. Now I think we're actually gonna sneak out and check on our new roommates, make sure that they're doing good and that they're not huddling too close and they're too cold.
I'm a little worried because it's supposed to get down to like 20 degrees tonight, so we gotta make sure there's enough heat for them.
One thing that's really cool out here is there's not that much light pollution, so like you can see so many stars.
There's also definitely deer in this pasture.
Where?
It's freaking me out.
Where?
I don't know.
I heard something running around, so there is something out here with us.
Whoa.
Hopefully nothing scary.
Wait.
See how our little buddies are doing. Oh, they're not even under the light.
Oh, they look happy. Hi, buddies.
I mean, they're pretty close to the light, but they're not like all huddled underneath it by any means. They're roaming around. So we've decided to try and take this cardboard and stick it on top of the little pen. So there is a little spot where they can get air, but hopefully this will keep it warmer inside their little pen, because tonight when it gets down to like 20 degrees, we don't want to have any problems.
And the heat lamp isn't touching, it's hanging. So
the heat lamp is actually hanging from this PVC, so the heat lamp is a good like 5 or 6 inches away from the actual cardboard. I'm not worried about anything like catching fire or melting, especially with how hot, or especially with how cold it's gonna be. I'm definitely not afraid of anything combusting or catching on fire. Just worried about the chicks being too cold throughout the night. So I think this is gonna help keep a lot of the heat in there, and hope for the best. Good night, little chicks.
I feel like today was my first day actually living on a farm.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I mean, it's kind of a farm or like a miniature ranch, even though we don't really have any animals except for the dogs. I mean, we got some chicks today, so there's gonna be some chickens, and we cleaned out the barn, so we made room for some new friends, but...
I still can't believe you even roped me into this. I honestly was not expecting any of this when we got back to the States. It was just like, we were so focused.
Well, you think I was expecting this?
Yeah.
If it was up to me, we'd be living in the van in Argentina.
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks, Corona.
Yeah. We're dealing with everything the best way we can, and Trent's really leaning into that farm life.
I'm having fun.
I know your mom was really happy too. His mom got home from work late tonight, came out to the garage and saw the chicks and was so excited. So at least she's having fun, Trent's having fun.
We're all having fun.
I'm in it to win it. We'll see what happens.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this farm day, ranch day adventure. Even though we're not traveling, it's still an adventure to us.
Hopefully tomorrow all those chickies are alive and well. We have a lot of big plans coming up in the next few days. Wish us luck.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute!
What do you think?
They're adorable! Did you name them?
Not yet.
We'll have to take a Sharpie right there
Yeah.
initial on the top of their head. They are so cute.